Alright guys, welcome to another SkyBloo simulation stream. SkyBloo aka Drew, happy holidays. For today we'll be taking the FlyJSIM Q400 version 1.28, XP11.55 release 2 on OpenGL. A short flight from Tokyo Narita to Niigata. There is ATC going on. There is an event coming from China. We'll take advantage of that. So trigger warning, non-standard Q400 procedures. We will have X checklist to help us along this way. So that's how we'll go ahead and get started. Jit Christian, hello, welcome to the SkyBloo Simulation stream. So Jit, update lang sa nire-request mo sa Kalibo. Meron kasing link eh. I don't have it na rin, yung Kalibo. Hinahanap ko yung link, hindi ko lang maalala kung saan galing. Pero meron kasi. So once I do, once I have it, I'll pass it on to you. Okay? On Facebook. Pero thanks for liking the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's go ahead and get things done. Down, radar off. There we go. The lighting switch on. Okay, both radars are on set. Test caution. AP fire test. Tested. AP power on. APU start. Yeah. Generator loading. Closed. Wipers off. 1 feet. Smoke. Landing altitude is set. I believe it's to a sea level for Narita. 100. Should be good. Flying test. Does it appear anywhere though?
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, 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 terrain.
Okay. So anti-skid. Test. I'm not sure how it's tested. I have no idea. On
Light slope. Pull up,
QNH 3019er.
pull up.
The 3019er as well. we go. Yeah, they're set. Sector check. The auto feather has been tested already. CVR. How do you test the CVR? Just like that. Okay, TCAS test. So make it 2000. Expand. And we'll have a little TCAS test. Ops, na-try mo explain 12, hindi pa charts. Hindi pa.
TCAS test pass.
Wala pa akong rason para mag-switch agad. Siguro next year. Baka next year mag-explain na ako. Like, not literally next year, next month siguro. Tinitingnan ko pa yung kung anong compatible sa na add-ons. Okay, flight deck safety check, documentation check, safety equipment tested and check, landing gear and pins, check, off gear door inhibit switch, closed norm, circuit breakers, check, batteries check, main bus tie, engine and taking doors closed, fire detector and smoke tested, external power and APU on, bleeds off, APU bleed, on, bus voltage, check, recirc fan on, press and back, set and check, avionics check. Systems tests are all checked. Checklist complete. FMS will initialize. First, radio check muna tayo. Alpha wing.
Alpha wing.
Alright, that's Narita ground. I'm gonna need 2. Okay, so accept current na ang natin ng database. AKX 3239. That's about 192, right? So if we check the departure, Agris, transition with information India. Narita ground, hello, Alpha 13239, dash 8 Delta, spot 192, right, information India, request clearance Niigata.
Alpha wing 3239, I'm going to be Narita ground, standby for clearance, number 1. For 4090,
database natin.
Happy New Year's, Janet.
Di pwede yan.
4090, Raja, thank you for flying, Happy New Year.
I'm pretty sure I installed the new one. Flight briefing. So Agris. Nope. Yankee 37 to Gozen. Gozen.
Wing 3239, clearance for you, ready to clear.
Alpha wing 3239, go ahead.
3239, clear to Niigata Airport by Tetra 8 departure, Agris transition flight plan route, maintain flight level 210, and expect flight level 210, finally, Skok 1371 delivered.
Alpha wing 3239 cleared Niigata Airport, Tetra 8 departure, Agris transition flight plan route. Maintain and expect flight level 210, squawk 1371.
Wing 3239 on the delivered is correct, departure runway 34 left, report when ready for pushback.
Will report when ready, 34 left, Alpha wing 3239, thank you. 1371. Level 210 agad. Nice. Let's Okay, good. It's going to be RJSN. 3-4 left. Tetra 8. Number 10. Eduardo Leon, happy holidays, good evening, welcome to the SkyBloo simulation stream. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard.
Narita ground, taxi to spot, any spot, yeah, your discretion.
Actually, I can hear you 2.5, so please come back. Sorry for this.
Okay, format. No link. Okay, runway heading for now. That will be 337. Course. This is not an RNAV. Oh wait, this is an RNAV departure, but let's say we need to go back. We can probably do NRE 337. So course 337. Oops. 7. Nav source will be FMS though. NR East 1179 twice. Let's put the ILS 1119 for backup. Okay, next we've done the route. Let's do the fuel. Fuel is going to be a ZFW of 22730. Fuel on board expected is going to be 2530. 520 now. Alright, so that's our weights and calculation. Our speeds, we'll be doing flap 5, master crossfill. I'm pretty sure our database was updated. I'm not sure why it's still expired. Alright. Okay, so let's
ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
it's gonna
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Very good. Everything is loaded. Check the doors page. Alright. FMS, FMC, alt cell, heading course. Okay, departure briefing. So let's do that first and we'll be off. Okay, departure briefing first of all. The clearance is Tetra 8 departure, Agros transition flight plan route level 210, squawking 1371. Tetra 8 departure, runway 34 left, chart 20-3 November, 19th March 2021, effective 24 March 1500 Zulu, same charts, same charts. Narita International Airport, Tokyo, Japan, RNAV SID. Transition altitude 14,000. And the airport elevation is the... let's see.
Okay.
Wait, do we have to do the
doors
steepest
and
climb
passengers
procedure?
closed. Ready.
Noise abatement procedure. Take off 1,500 and then 3,000. So... oh, 1640 MSL. Okay. Okay, 1640 MSL. So 34 left 34 left for departure, MSA airport reference point 3100. From 34 left, at or above 600, direct to Aries, Alpha 4 Lima 11, and then below 7000 at Lima 12, Lima 13, 14, Bruni, at or above 13,000 to Aston, Tetra, at or above 12,000, then Radix, Wharf Agris, and then under to our destination. Extra fuel will be 10 minutes. Pilot flying briefing, we're parked here at 192 right. Stars! Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Joanne Paulo Miranda sent 50 stars.
John Paulo Miranda, thank you for your support. The SkyBloo Simulation stream and your 50 stars. Maraming salamat. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. Thanks. Alright. So again, we're here at spot 192 right. Pushback on Tango facing south. Expected taxi route for departure 34 left. It will most likely be either Tango to Sierra 1 and maybe Charlie. We're really expecting maybe northeast on Tango and Sierra 2, and then Kilo will take a full length takeoff from runway Alpha 10 or Alpha 9er. You can actually take an reduced takeoff power as well. Chart 20-9, so no anti-ice. Actually, hold on. Few 3000, yeah. Anti-icing will be required, standard. Takeoff and bleeds on and radar on. Runway heading 337. We have enough stop margin in case of to abort the takeoff on the dry runway computation. If you encounter problem on departure, maintain runway heading, MSA, diagnose the problem. If it's critical, urgent, make a left downwind when refuel for left, commence emergency landing. Threats, busy frequency. Again, our call sign is Alpha Wing 3239er. Parallel morning operations, we'll do TA only. Column lineup, then TRA once we're at acceleration altitude. And single pod operations, configure early as required. And that's pretty much it. That's our departure briefing. Yeah. Okay, ground Saracen tug, graphic cockpit, remove chocks, and remove the external power as well. Roger. Set GPU. 4-star check, emergency lights on, fuel transfer and quantity off, and 2,520 kilograms. Brake pressure on and check condition, levers, fuel off, nozzle steering off. Altimeter QNH 3019er. Carl's check, briefing complete. 4-star check complete. Transponder on. Miles Narita, good evening. Welcome to SkyBloo Simulation Stream. Happy holidays. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. On all. Sign checklist to the line. Trim set. Door and fueling lights out. Passenger signs on. Escape hatch closed. Cabin port received. Flight deck door is locked. Down to the line. Okay, here we go. Alpha Wing 3239er. Request push and start.
Alpha Wing 3239, pushback approved, runway 34 left, west to southwest, unit 3018.
Pushback approved, facing southwest, runway 34 left, Alpha Wing 3239er. AP bleed air. Load line, anti-collision, red, AP bleed off. Batteries and bus volts on, 28.1 volts. Before starting check is complete.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Southwest is facing there.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Brakes released, ready for push.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Start both engines. Starting the push. Your left side, clear right side. Alright, here we go. Selecting 2. Starting 2. NH. Starting feather. Set. Good start engine 2, selecting 1, starting 1.
Narita grounded, China 1910 Alpha 5. China 1910 good evening, Narita ground, taxi via Whiskey 7 gateway, this taxi to spot, taxi to any spot. Roger, Whiskey 7 gateway and to any gate, China 1910, thank you.
Captain Flow. Let's tie.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Brake set, pressure up, rudder travel, full
Disconnecting
left,
tow. Stand by.
full right, neutral, nozzle steering on.
Guards, David Air, China 145, Hangzhou, Charlie 1. China 145, good evening, Narita ground, taxi via Charlie, and Papa 2, Charlie, Papa 2 gateway, then taxi to any slot. Taxi, Charlie,
They're cleared
Papa
to
2,
disconnect
get
and
choice 145.
cancels on left side. Here we go.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Roger. So yeah, after start check, stall power APU, both off, main bus tie off, hydraulics check, kitchen addition, lead levers, max, hydraulics and fuel pumps on, ice protection test, set. We're expecting some icing. Okay, on. Rudder full travel, no steering on, transponder on out, flaps and speeds, 5 set indicated. V1.121, VR121, V2.126, V1.46, V-climb 135. Start checks complete, hand signals and pins are received. Control lock off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a long runway. Roll up, hold down. Yaw damper on. Alpha Wing 3239er, request taxi.
Alpha Wing 3239, number 4 left, taxi to Sierra 2 gateway.
34 left, taxi to Sierra 2 gateway, Alpha Wing 3239er.
Tokyo ground, good evening, Azana 106, William. Short charge.
Side, go left side, target brake off.
Sierra 106, good evening, Narita ground. Your
Taxi
spot
lights on.
is 7 5. This is taxi via 7. Taxi via Charlie.
Brakes check.
Papa 2 to spot 7
0.
Taxi to spot 75 via Charlie and Papa 2, Azana 106.
We'll do a PA later, but not in Japanese.
Following C239, contact taxi via Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha.
Continue taxi via Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha. Alpha Wing 3239. Yeah, I see where he wants us to go. Clear left side, clear right side.
We arrived in
Taxi check. Taxi light on. Brakes check. Flight taxi. Taxi. Electrical panel. Bus tie off. Check. Takeoff warning tested. Auto feather. Select white. Power for takeoff. Reduced 80%. Yaw damper on. PFD MFD ED check. Clearances reviewed. Cabin secured. Taxi check is complete. It's the standard routing. Clear left side, clear right side. Standard routing.
Station Narita, new information Juliet, unit 301H, 301H, no change.
Thanks, Gachuela. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and hope you're doing fine and staying safe. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. See Bagnet 360 and see Detail Pro Manila. Go check his page out, guys. Detail Pro Manila. Your right side, your left side. Alpha.
Boeing 3239 contact to Narita Tower 118 decimal 2.
118 decimal to Alpha Wing 3239er. Thank you.
One two additional 95, good day.
195, Air 105, good day.
Alright, let's do a PA first.
56, contact Narita craft, 12 additional 95, good day.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, crew speaker on behalf of the rest of this crew. Welcome aboard the Onupon Airways Flight 3239er, Q400 service from Tokyo, Narita to Niigata Airport. We're about 5 minutes away from taking off, just lining up for the runway. And expected cruising altitude is 21,000 feet. We're expecting a smooth ride for the first half, might be bumpy the second half. Regardless, we'll get the seatbelts off as early as possible. Continue to keep your seatbelts on for your safety and the safety of others. So sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and we'll get back as we get closer into the Niigata area. Once again from flight deck, aboard this Onupon Airways flight. Welcome aboard, y'all. Narita Tower, hello, Alpha Wing 3239er, runway 34 left, ready for departure in sequence.
Alpha Wing 3239, Narita Tower, good evening. Runway 34 left, continue hold short, runway 34 left.
Continue hold short, 34 left, Alpha Wing 3239er.
German Air 429, runway 34 right, clear to land, window 190 at 4.
Cameron 9 for right, clear to land, German Air 429.
Left side, clear right side.
German Air 429, do you have any gate for parking?
Gate 81.
A1 copy.
Narita Tower, Onupon 2178, 14.6 DME, speed 190 knots, inbound, localizer established ILS, runway 34 left approach.
Onupon 217, Narita Tower, good evening, runway 34 left, continue approach, report 6 DME.
34 left, continue approach, report 6 DME, Onupon 77.
I don't think we're going to be departing right now.
Narita Tower, good evening. I pitch 401, runway 36 right, verify no with you. Pitch 401, Narita Tower, good evening. Runway 34 right, continue approach, report 6 DME. Continue approach, report 6 DME, I pitch 401.
Maybe it's 1244, not too sure.
Alpha wing 3239, window 190.4, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
34 left, clear for takeoff, Alpha Wing 3239er. Cabin crew, cease for takeoff.
Narita Tower, good evening. On board RJAA-RJSN, maintain minimal approaching speed and runway 34 left approaching.
Report A506, Narita Tower, good evening. Runway
Line of check,
34 left,
anti-collision
continue
white,
approach.
landing and taxi lights, line lights on, taxi lights off, pedal static on, bleeds on, min, caution warning panel check, FMA, GA, wings level, and outsail arm. Line of check is complete. Oops, let's go. Stabilized. Flight rating. Why are we lagging? Okay, knots check. V1 rotate. Positive climb, gear up.
Terrain, terrain.
Nav. Climb speed.
Thank you for listening to the frequency here.
2178 DME 4.7.
Onboard 217, runway 34 left, clear to land, window 190.4.
Caution right turbulence.
34 left, third line, wind 19084 on the 178.
Onboard 217, do you have any gates parking?
Induction. Flaps up.
Negative sir, we do not have preferred parking tonight on the 178.
Roger. Alpha wing 3239, contact Tokyo departure 124.4, okay?
124 decimal for Alpha Wing 3239. Good day. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. He said see ya. All right. Accelerate. Pitch hold. Maybe about. Uh, 10 should be good. After takeoff, check landing gear up. Flaps 0. Climb power. Bleeds on min. Climb power 900 set. Ice protection. Standard hydraulic fuel pumps. Norm and off. Auto feather off. Check is complete.
Tokyo approach transfer 586, QNH.
Chennai, Southern 5996, 23019er.
QNH 3019er, transfer 596.
Tokyo departure, hello, Alpha Wing 3239er, 5500, climbing level 210.
Flying 3239, Tokyo departure, hello, radar contact.
Oh wait, what? Oh, it's literally pitch hold. Okay. pitch hold there. You what? I'm still getting used to this. Speed 210 for the climb.
Alpha Wing 3239 at turn right heading 090 vector to Agris.
Right heading 090 Alpha Wing 3239. Heading selected, heading 090 set checked. Level up ka na, Rep. Di naman. For fun lang to. Ryan Sakamichi, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Happy holidays. Oh, where's Agris though?
This is a 5996 connect. Tokyo radar 120.2, have a good day.
And track to Tokyo radar 120.4, good day, transfer 79.
Let's make it 500.
Tokyo Cash, hello, Nippon Cargo 226 Heavy, flight level 240, descending flight level 240, we have information to that.
Nippon Cargo 226 Tokyo approach, hello, expect the ILS Zulu, runway 34 right approach, clear to be at route as Tango arrival.
Clear via Ritas Tango arrival, expect ILS Zulu, runway 34 right approach, Nippon Cargo 226 Heavy.
Nippon Cargo 226 clear direct to Venus,
Passing
descend by the star to
1000,
1000.
off. Fasten belts off. Check pressurization as well.
We clear direct to Venus, descend by the star 1000, Nippon Cargo
And
226.
we're above the visible moisture now, so...
Tokyo transfer 596, confirm Tokyo radar frequency.
120.2.
There we go.
120.2, transfer 596, thank you.
Tokyo approach, good evening, Spring 8-liner, 1-liner, maintain flight level 240 with you.
Spring 8919 Tokyo approach, hello, cleared via route as Tango arrival, expect the ILS runway 34 left approach.
35 degrees, pitch
34
hold now.
left, Spring 8-liner, 1-liner.
Prime 34 Lima.
Rotate Tango arrival, runway 34 left, Spring 8-liner, 1-liner.
901, Christian Air Spring 8919, re-clear direct to Venus, descend via the star to 1000.
Design via star
weird.
to flight level 110, Spring 8-liner, 1-liner.
Spring 8919 and direct to Venus, please.
Direct to Venus at Spring 8-liner, 1-liner.
Spring Christian Alpha Wing 3239, turn right heading 230.
Turn right heading 230 Alpha Wing 3239.
Tokyo approach, Konbawa, figure 9105 and with you.
Passing transition altitude, push
Figure
standard.
90105 Tokyo approach, hello,
Standard
expect
set,
the
post
ILS
check, passing
Zulu,
level
runway 34 right approach,
144.
cleared via route as Tango arrival.
Now check, no difference. Bomb check for stabilization check, altimeters. UNH 2949 inches, set, press check, launch check,
34
confirm.
right and route as Tango, figure 9105.
Figure 90105, descend via the star to 1000.
Alright, bet.
Mini flyer 1000, figure 9105.
Spring 8919, start your descent, please.
Descend now at Spring 8-liner, 1-liner.
We were given a much smaller climb turn radius.
Approach quick air 9105, confirm runway is 34 right.
Confirm 34 right, expect the ILS Zulu 34 right.
ILS Zulu 34 right, quick air 9105.
Following 3239, resume on navigation, direct to Agris.
Resume on navigation, direct Agris, cell phone 3239. Alright, to start the turn, and then direct to Agris, number 10. Nav. LNAV. Direct, number 10. what? Direct to Agris. Okay, that's 1, 2 then. There we go. What?
One cargo 226, connect to radar 120.2, have a good day.
120.2, you
Two,
two,
nine,
have
there
a
we
good
go.
day. Japan Cargo 226.
And why don't we dial this maybe? Ooh.
Tokyo approach, China Eastern 8257, passing Murmansk, flight level 240.
Eastern 8257, Tokyo approach, hello, expect the ILS, runway 34 left approach, cleared via route as Tango arrival.
Expect ILS, runway 34 left approach, clear for route Tango, arrival, China Eastern 8257.
Eastern 8257, thank you, descend via the star to 1000.
Yeah, 1,000 to go already.
Descend via star to 1000, China Eastern 8257.
And Eastern 8257, direct to Venus as well.
Direct to Venus, China Eastern
do 240.
8257.
Spring 9019, connect Tokyo, radar 120.2, have a good day.
Contact Tokyo radar 120.2 at Spring 8919.
Alt star, alt.
Go 90105, connect Tokyo, radar 120.2, have a good day.
Tokyo radar 120.2, Jake from figure 90105.
Okay, guarding. So what's our true airspeed for this one? $313. Yeah, make it 250. 60%.
Tokyo approach, RP-20 Tango, if you follow 240.
Repeat 73 Tango Tokyo approach, hello, cleared via route as Tango arrival, expect the ILS Zulu, runway 34 right approach.
Say again, please.
Cleared route as Tango arrival, expect the ILS Zulu, runway 34 right.
Expect ILS runway 34 right Zulu.
I feel like we'll get monitoring Unicom as well.
RP-20 Tango.
Repeat 73 Tango, thank you, descend via the star to 11000.
We should have gone inbound, I guess, but I'm not too sure. We'll see.
110, RP-20 Tango.
Hindi ko bibitawan tayo. We're actually pretty close already. 2 degrees, there you go. About 3 minutes you can prepare for the arrival. Alright, so I think we're doing good. Yes. Three minutes. Really short flight. Really short flight. Ready, set, go, it's time to run. The sky's falling, we are. Okay, just seeing who to contact. Okay, yeah, I think they'll leave us later on.
Air China 550, you up?
You up? What are you doing? You up?
Approach good evening, China 550, squawk 6362, descending the flight level 240 with you.
Air China 550, Tokyo approach, hello, expect the ILS runway 34 left approach, cleared via Rutas Tango arrival.
Rutas Tango.
Confirm runway on the arrival.
Rutas Tango arrival, expect the ILS runway 34 left.
Please orbit.
China Eastern 8257, connect Tokyo radar 120.5, caution 120.2, have a good day.
Contact Tokyo Radar 120.2, good day, China Eastern 8257.
Yeah, 15 minutes. We do have to prepare for the arrival. So let's see. Okay, further arrival, so LNAV alt, maintain level 210 to Agris with Tokyo approach or departure 124.4, your controls and comms. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, aboard this
China 550, continue present,
flight.
heading descent maintain 1000.
We've reached our cruising altitude of 21,000 feet. In about 15 minutes, we'll be preparing for our arrival into Niigata.
China 550, continue
To
present,
be
heading.
arriving on time in Niigata in 23 minutes from now. Other information in Niigata, winds are coming from the northwest.
Tango, connect Tokyo radar
Good visibility.
120.2, have a good day.
Some clouds, just some few clouds, few and far in between, coming from the east landing west. You would like to thank you for choosing All Upon Airways as your airline of choice, operated by Anna Wings. Even though you have other options, the choice was yours, but the pleasure definitely ours. Whether you're transiting through your final destination is Niigata, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey all the same. For more information on the arrival, including badge claim info and the connecting flights, it will be revealed to us by the gate agent once we park at the gate. So sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and again, we hope to see you again on another All Upon Airways flight. But until then, we'll see you. Cabin crew, for the camp farewell, please. Thank you. Right. So first of all, we do have to look at the charts. Let's clean up the charts as well. Okay, chart cleanup.
Air China 550, that's not a present, heading fly heading 050 now.
Delayed flap approach and reduced flap setting procedure. Reverse thrust.
China 550, where are you going?
Niigata Airport.
China 945, you're up. Following 3239, you're leaving my airspace. Tokyo control for that sector is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
ありがとうございました。Following 3239.
China 550, radar contact
Net
lost.
zero flyers, nice announcement. Hey, thank you.
China 945, you're up.
I've been practicing that. I've been practicing that. I've been doing it for a long time, but thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for the compliment. So as I suspected, we will not get any full ATC because Tokyo Control is not covering any sector except the event coming from China. which is very understandable because there's just too much traffic there. So we'll be on our own all the way to landing. I don't think anyone is going to be coming to Niigata as well. Alright, so let me just, again, I'll check the... Let's check the routing. So we're expecting Gosen, expecting Kyoga. From Kyoga goes to Hyoko for the ILS 28, and then Sibat Raisu, runway 28, and this approach is 2000, direct to Niigata Airport, and then to, not Shonai, to Niigata. Alright, so we do need to take a look at the, let's see, let's take a look at some backup approaches. So it's going to be 115.5. So I'm looking at the chart here. Correct. For the ILS Zulu, we'll take 1093. 093. And we'll put the final approach course to 281. Okay, we can play this two ways. For the ILS, we'll be using DH8D, and if for some reason it's not accessible to us, we can do MDA for the VOR, which would be 500, which is conveniently set for us. The airport elevation is 5, so near 0 pretty much for the landing altitude. Blup, 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 blup. There we go. And, you know what? We can do flaps 35. Yeah, flaps 35. There we go. Okay, so VREF plus 5. Ideally, we want to maintain 118 on the speeds. This is VREF, this is VAP. We can be stabilized by 129. Landing speed is 114 or VREF, so plus 5. Again, we need to maintain 119 knots once we get there. Weather in Niigata, it's QNH 1025. They use inches mercury there. So let's do a little math. QNH at 1025 minus 1013, that would be 12. And I'm sure times 3, 36. So 2992 plus 36. So 28. QNH 3028. If my math isn't wrong, it's QNH 3028. We'll put that on the standby now. There you go, 3028. And again, we're going to do flaps 35. We should be good. I think we are ready for a arrival briefing. So let's go ahead and do that. Arrival briefing, so here we will use this one. Okay, the arrival briefing. So first of all, in Niigata, the winds are 300 at 14. Temperature is 10. Temperature is 5. Dew point -1. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds few 3,000. Scattered 4,000. Broken 5,000. QNH 3028. We're expected to descend on the Gosen East arrival for runway 28, Niigata Airport, Japan. Chart 10-2, 25 November 22, effective 30 November 1500 Zulu. Same charts, RNAV star. Condition altitude 140, RNAV 1 GNSS required. MSA from the Niigata VOR, Southeast Sector 8100. The one relevant to us for now is just 8100. The routing, as checked on the FMC, Star goes in east, routing from Gosen at or above 900,000 to Kyoga at or above 6,000. From Kyoga, We'll initiate the ILS Zulu runway 28 from Kyoga, so that's chart 11-1, 9th December 2022, same charts, same charts. Frequencies as published. MSA for the Niigata VOR. Additionally, to the northwest, if we do the missed approach, is 3,300. So Kyoga at or above 6,000, to Hyoko at or above 4,500, to Seabot at or above 2,000, to join the final approach course 281 or join the localizer, whichever comes first, max 210 knots. To be 1,700 by Raizu, follow the 3-degree glide slope, down to minimums of 200 feet decision height. If we don't have the airport environment site or the runway environment, which includes high intensity approach line system and PAPI on the left side, missed approach is climb to 2000 outbound via Niigata VOR Radel 287, turn right direct to Niigata VOR and hold at 3000. Contact Niigata approach. And our fuel prediction, again, it's just an extra 10 minutes. Okay, pilot flying briefing, so we'll be doing a standard approach profile. At 1,000 feet, should be stabilized at flaps 35 at VAP, so that's about 128. Target VRF plus 5, which is going to be 119. Chart 10-9, the airport info, 25 November 2022, flight 30 November 1500 Zulu, same charts, same charts. The runway 28 PAPI on the left side is 3 degrees, and runway 28, runway heading 281. Again, with flaps 35 and disc idle, no reverse. We might vacate Bravo 2, but I don't think so. So we're expecting Bravo 3 left on Charlie. And the stand that we will go to is probably stand number 3. It's the one without a gate nearest to the terminal. Threats, it's an uncontrolled airspace now, so we'll turn on our wing lights and logo lights so that we are much more visible to other aircraft. Maintain a listen and watch on Unicom, and clearly confirm your intentions on the frequency. See and avoid, visually separate as required, as well as cross-check the position on the MFD. Single pod operations will configure early as required. If nothing else is to be added, then this arrival briefing is now complete. So yeah, let's get this chart up. Alright. The controls, LNAV out, level 210, next waypoint Mauka. Unicom 122.8. My controls, your comms. My imaginary first officer. Or, you know, whoever's on the right side. Could be my training captain. Yeah, baby! Alright. Descent checklist. GPW's landing flap. 35 set, pressurization set, briefing and bugs reviewed and set. Descent checklist complete. So our top of descent, according to VNAV, is going to be in 3 minutes. Once we get to about 1 minute, or less than 2 minutes, we'll engage alt cell VNAV, and we'll let the aircraft do the rest of the flying until we get to the ILS, pretty much. Again, we are expecting some visible moisture starting at about 5,000, so let's turn on the icing, the anti-icing at about 6,000 feet MSL, because anyway, it's sea level for Niigata. Aeroporto. Alright, there we go. So VNAV, we'll go down to 9,000 initially. So we set the altitude. Alt cell VNAV, there we go. Message, tap it as alert. You really seem to enjoy explaining flight. Do you mind to explain the threshold minimums to a newbie like me? Minimums, rather. Wait, what do you mean by threshold? I can explain minimums to you, so hold on. For that, I will need this chart. So first of all, to explain it clearly, minimums is an altitude in which you decide if you want, if you can safely continue the landing. Okay, that's pretty much it. The altitude at which you may continue the landing. It depends on many factors. Let's say you do not see the runway at minimums. If you don't see the runway at minimums, the next thing you do is called a go-around or a missed approach. This is not the chart to be looking at, I'm sorry. This is not it. There we go. So you can find minimums at approach charts, right? So say the minimums, so there are two altitudes here. One is 210, one is 200. You're looking first, the bigger one is called decision altitude. Altitude is what you see. If you can see the PFD, it's what's in here, right? This is in reference to sea level. The smaller one is height, which we've set for the ILS. It's 200, which is the altitude between the ground and the aircraft. So let's say the ground being 0. Now, here, Niigata sea level is just 5 feet. So it's pretty close. The altitude and the height are pretty close. Alright. Yeah. And that's also the fundamental difference between altitude and height. Now, here's another thing. And non-precision approaches, so non-precision means there's no vertical glide path in the approach, right? Because the ILS is called, the instrument landing system. It has two components. One is the lateral, which is the localizer. One is the vertical, which is the glide slope. So the non-precision approach does not have the vertical component, does not have a glide slope. So instead of a DA, there's an MDA. It's the minimum decision altitude. In this case, 450. It's higher than the precision approach because there's no, one reliable way to precisely get yourself on the vertical component. The vertical component of the VOR. Unless you do something like a 3-degree glide slope descent. So how would you know if you're doing 3 degrees? You check your ground speed. Say you're doing 120. You need to maintain feet per minute, a vertical speed of 637. Of course, you can't do that accurately. You just need to play it between maybe 600 and 650 or 600 and 700. What else? So the MDA is the lowest altitude you can level off before continuing down further. So let's say, from Baguio, you can be like 450 feet here and maintain that. If you don't see the runway at 450 feet here, you do have to do a go around. But say you see the runway here or anytime before this not the visual descent point, the missed approach point. If you can see the airport at any segment before this, then yeah, you can continue you can continue the landing down to the runway. This is the missed approach point, right? But here's the letter V. You can see these again in non-precision. This is the visual descent point. It's more of a recommendation a recommendation point. This is the point where you can safely resume your 3-degree descent, a stabilized approach going into the runway. So for me, even though the missed approach is here, I would rather use the visual descent point, assuming I do see the runway. So yeah. So net zero, yeah, it has to do with the weather, pretty much. Meaning if I don't actually see the runway due to weather, I abort approach. That is correct. That is correct. So one thing about, hold on, I think we're descending. So one thing about minimums as well, you do have visual minimums as well. So these are your height minimums. So this is very important if there's clouds, low clouds in the area, right? But on top of that, you do have forward-facing minimums, which is like your visual. So full means you have both the touchdown zone and the center line and the approach lighting system. So if the reported visibility at the airport is like 800 meters, you can still execute the approach, right? If it's 600, you might not be able to. For this one, if the touchdown zone and the center lines are out, lights, you can approach if it's 750. If the approach lighting system is out, you can approach at 1,000 meters forward visibility. So yeah, you do have vertical and you do have forward-facing visibility minimums as well. It is a significant point in the flight. Correct, net zero flyer. Thanks for explaining so detailed. Hey, thank you so much. Thanks for the question. It helps me also. How do I say this again? Showing your the best time and the best way to show your knowledge is to teach it or explain it simply. So I get to exercise that as well. Thank you so much. All right, passing transition level set QNH 3027. 3027 set cross check, passing 13,600. Now check no difference. Super. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to do things like that whenever I get asked a question. I do try to answer the question as best I can. To the point where I end up over explaining things sometimes. All right, let's get these charts out of the way. Actually, why did I use this one? So you saw this page without the flying. I meant to use this page, the one with the instruments still. Okay, so while we're here, this is where I set my minimum. So you see 200 on the screen here. That's the decision height. So that's what I set. Anyway, yeah, that's a nice way of showing both at the same time. Okay. So we'll be landing in about let's see, I don't have to be focused yet. Once I get close to the runway, I am going to be super focused. Message, vertical waypoint alert, correct. Yeah, let's make it 230 knots. It's too slow. Like a real pilot when I was allowed cockpit biz back in the days. Hey man, I remember those days as well. If you're in the US, yeah, I do know they disallowed cockpit visits after a certain point in 2001. Which we, I guess you would also know what that event was. So sad, so sad. Although it's kind of weird that well, it depends on the airline, right? But in Europe and I guess outside of North America, they still allow cockpit visits and ride-alongs, case-to-case basis. I'm sure you've seen the videos of Just Planes. You know, they've got Air Canada cockpit videos, and European operators. Okay, passing 10,000, so landing lights on. We'll turn on the wing inspection and the tail logo lights on so we can be seen by everybody. And the seatbelt signs are on. Yeah. Let's go down to 6,000. And auto feather on. So I'm still new to this plane. I do need to read up on what these things do. You know, auto feather, especially auto feather. The altimeter's already set. Auto feather is already on. I do need the data ref for this one. The auto feather is already armed. Feather. Really, yeah. Okay. Approach checklist. QNH 3027 set. Cross check. Fuel transfer off. Hydraulics and fuel pumps on. Hydraulics check. Passenger signs on. Cabin secure. Approach checklist complete. Let's tune into the ILS frequency now. There's YouTubers who go into cockpit still. Yeah, I think Sam Chewy. I think. No, wait, no. Sam Chewy doesn't go into the cockpit much. He does more of cabin videos. I'm sorry. I like the Just Planes videos myself, particularly. Just Planes and PilotsEye.tv. Those were the days. Also, if you're familiar with a website before called A340.net, that was before YouTube. So bad quality, but it basically it was taken by, I think, I'm not sure if he was a pilot, right? I think a Lufthansa pilot, and he took A340 videos. Actually, no, he wasn't a Lufthansa pilot, because even A340.net, there was a cockpit video of a US Airways Airbus A320 delivery. I just think he was European, but I don't think he was German. Alright, let's go down to 3,000. I had my moment in 98. A real-world Lufthansa 744 took me along the cockpit in from Dulles to Frankfurt. Oh, okay. So you visited the cockpit, you told him to put the camera in, and then your camera recorded all the footage? That's awesome. Do you, are you allowed to post it on YouTube? Like, is it on your channel or something? Because that would be nice to see. Alright, let's go ahead and call traffic first. Niigata traffic advisory, Alpha Wing 32390-8 Delta, Q400, 12 miles southeast of Niigata, 5,600, descending 3,000 initially for the ILS Zulu runway 28 Niigata. No cam. Oh, you were in the cockpit. No camera. Just make sure you take off and land on jump seat. That's nice. How was it? How was it? It must have been a big cockpit. I mean, it must have been very roomy there. Lots of room because of the, you know, it's a 747. So, let's see, 210 knots. I see the airport. Okay, question. Am I going to lag during landing? Because that would suck if I did. Alright, let's increase the volume just a tad. Actually, you know, full volume. Okay, again, Sibat, max 210 knots. Niigata traffic advisory, Alpha Wing 3239-8 Delta. On a left base, runway 28 ILS 10 miles. Niigata. Go down to 1,700. Just leave idle for 210 knots. What's lagging in this oh, sorry. So lagging is just my computer. My computer slowing down pretty much. Sorry, it's nothing aviation related. It's just computer lag, because I don't have a really good computer, just a decent one, so... Alert, vertical alert. That doesn't look good. Okay, heading. Flaps 1, flaps 5, speed check, flaps 5. Okay, sorry, it looks like the aircraft didn't respond too much. ILS 1, VS minus 800. Alright, let me just focus on this and I'll get back. Warning the approach. Loc GS arm.
2500.
Check. Alt star. Loc. Loc star, missed. Loc star. Gear down. Cabin crew seats for landing. GS star 3000. We got a traffic advisory. Alpha wing 3239er. 6 mile final runway 28. I got it. Flaps 10. Speed check. Flaps 10. Flaps 15, check. Speed check, flaps 15. You're leaving the cockpit now, alright. I'll see you. Yo, Goof, welcome to the SkyBloo Simulation Show on Facebook. Talk to you later. Flaps 35, speed check, flaps 35. Okay, bleed, stand by. On min. This is hard to do when you're a single pilot. Landing check, ice protection. Off, landing gear down, 3 green, condition levers max, flaps 35 set, indicated, GPWS, bleeds minimum on, landing check complete. Okay, we are targeting 119 knots. GS 100, keep it at 500. Disconnecting autopilot, manual flight. Now. Got a traffic advisory, Alpha Wing 3239er, short final runway 28, Niigata.
500.
Check. If we do 3 reds, 1 white, that's okay. Disregard, we have visual terrain.
Minimums.
Continue. a bit of lag. Well,
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
not bad. I think it was a positive landing, but again, we don't want to elongate the landing distance. Side controls, side controls. And now we're lagging. That's okay. I think we had a bit of lag near landing. I couldn't control the plane too much, but it was fine, I guess. Niigata traffic advisory, Alpha Wing 3239er, vacating runway 28 at Bravo 3, taxiing to the terminal via Charlie Niigata. Side, go left side. 1.27 Gs, I think that's good. Red. Many things to do. Oh my god. Alright, let me just clean this aircraft up, we'll get back to chat. TCAS as required. Flaps up. Control lock on. Start. APU power on. APU start. After landing check, read and do. Control lock, self checklist, control lock on, anti-collision red, flap 0, radar standby, flight taxi, taxi ice protection off, bus tie tie, yaw damper off, hydraulics check after landing checks. Whew, that was a good landing. I think we did well, 1.16 Gs, clear left side, clear right side. Stable approach, obviously. Nice one. Captain Louis Cruz, thank you so much for stopping by the SkyBloo simulation stream. Medyo kakaibang stream to. Q400, pero... Thanks, Cap. Hope you're having a wonderful rest of your holidays. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Marshal are inside, taxi lights are off. Your passenger in seat 1A is clapping. Thank you, Net0Fly, appreciate it. Do we have a passenger at 1A? So the good thing about this add-on is that there's you can see who's seated. But oh yeah, there is a passenger at 1A. Ernesto Butler. Thank you, Ernesto, for clapping. Alright, off, prop levers, start and feather. Oi, like that. Transponder, standby, squawking 2000, as well as above, standby. Nozzle steering switch off. Bleeds off min. Condition levers, fuel off. I don't know what to look for here. Maybe 20%. Cabin crew doors to arrival cross check. I don't know what value to look for here before releasing the flight attendants. Shutdown check. Brake on. Hydraulic fuel pumps. Normal off. Power condition levers. Disc. Fuel off. Nozzle steering off. Radar off. Transponder standby. Bleeds. Min off. External power and APU. APU on. Condition levers. Fuel off. Passenger signs off. Lights position light on. Battery master on. Shutdown check complete. Guys, welcome to Niigata, and I don't. Is this northwestern Japan? I'm not too sure. I don't know what region this is. It's Philippe. Yes. It's Philippe. Thank you. Oh, is my internet going down? Yo, don't tell me my sim is crashing. Don't tell me my... Okay, it's not crashing. Very nice. All right, so let's unload the passengers. Let's get the replay up. I do want to see how this went. Before that, let's take a look at my Q400 virtual career, I guess. So I've spent 21.5 hours on the Q400, 23 flights, transported just shy of 1,800 passengers, and yeah, I think we did well. So we'll go ahead and get the replay up, and then we'll be ending the stream later. Whew, that was good. That was good. 1.16 Gs, says Volanta. Volanta is the name of my flight tracking software. It's so that I can log my hours and flight details. So don't mind the chucks and the cones. It'll go down, go away. There you go. My God, dude. So let's check the approach here. It was stable. Speed between 119 and 120. Crossing height, again, we followed the PAPI, so 60 feet is okay, even though you know, ideally should be 50. Center line minus 4.6. We did have some wind, I think. Crab angle 0.3. Bank 1.8. Yeah, not too bad. I think we did well. All right, let's check this. Oh my gosh, look at that. That was great. That was great. So here's the thing, it also looked like a good landing as well. It looked like a good landing. The aesthetics. It wasn't too smooth, it wasn't hard either. But it wasn't firm. It was just good. That's all I gotta say. And considering, look at this. We had some crosswinds from the right side, so we do have to point the aircraft to the right. Not bad for a crosswind landing as well. Considering, again, runway 28, and the winds were 301 at 11. The winds were coming from the right, so not bad. We kept it on center line pretty much. Look at that. Wow, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was actually pretty good. Couldn't have done it any better. I mean, I could, but you know, I don't want to endanger the flight at any time, so better to make a slightly less than firm landing than a very smooth landing, but landing too far up the runway, you know, risk of excursion. Wow, damn, that was good. I can't get over this landing. Not bad to end it. Well, we might be streaming again tomorrow, but not at this time probably, because I'll be cooking. I live in the Philippines, so our New Year comes 12 hours earlier than the North Americans, and 6 hours earlier than the Europeans in most parts of the world. We're kind of like 12 hours, yeah, 12 hours ahead. That was good. I like the approach. I like the approach. No, that... I don't know what that god-awful sound was, but I hope I never hear that again. It looks good from a passenger perspective. Wait, what? Don't zoom out. Don't zoom out. Don't zoom in. it looks good from a passenger perspective as well. Nice. Andrea Viana, hello, welcome to the SkyBloo stream. Sorry, I only speak English. English? Sorry. Named after me or vice versa? Vice versa, probably. Right wing behind. And I didn't think we did commit any penalties this time, so you know, no overspeeds. We did have a weird interception, but we managed to salvage that. It actually looks good from the passenger view. Look at that. Hey, you can see the struts and the shocks go.
20, 50, 100.
All right. So this is going to be the last replay. Whew, all right. So once, oh hell, that was the stars from earlier. So first of all, before we end the stream, Johan Paulo Miranda, thank you for the 50 stars. Maraming salamat. Happy New Year to you. Happy holidays. And thanks for those who've liked, commented, and shared on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Andrea, good morning to you as well. Good morning. I take it you're from Brazil. So thank you. Thank you for stopping by. And Net Zero Flyer, thanks for stopping by as well. Thank you for the chit chat. Hope I explained some things to you a bit clearer. You speak Portuguese? No, no. I do not. I speak Filipino. Tagalog in the Philippines, man. Not Portuguese. I'm sorry. I do have a lot of Portuguese, Brazilian viewers coming on the stream. Facebook and YouTube. I don't know what's going on with Facebook or YouTube. I don't know how you guys found the stream. But no, I don't. I mean, the only thing I can say is obrigada, which is, I know it's thank you. So obrigada for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it.
50, 40, 30,
That's the only Portuguese 20, I know. Obrigada.
10.
That was a good landing. I really had to clap for myself, huh? Alright, so I'll be ending the stream now. I'll be ending the stream once we get in the gate. We'll leave it on tower view. So again, guys, my name is SkyBloo, aka Drew. You guys can call me Drew if you want. It rhymes with my name. So we'll end the stream once we park at the gate here again. Stay healthy, stay safe, peace, happy holidays. You typed in VATSIM, it's like 11 to filter. So do you fly on VATSIM Net Zero? Or are you planning to? Are you planning? Sorry. Are you planning to fly in VATSIM or something? I'm pretty sure you fly. Otherwise, you wouldn't know about VATSIM. I'm pretty sure. No. Oh. I wonder what got you curious about VATSIM then. It's too specialized for, well, yeah. I wish I could be a VATSIM passenger. I know, right? Like, you just connect to the flights of other people and then you just ride along with them. I hope that could be a feature. A real feature, you know? That would be amazing though. That's actually not bad. That would be amazing. So we'll let's see this aircraft from the tower view. The real aspect. Yeah, exactly. I understand. I understand, man. There is a software. It's not out yet. It's called Shared Flight. So what happens is that more than one person can connect to the airplane. Two can be pilot and co-pilot, and the others can just be observers. It's called Shared Flight. Maybe you want to look out for it. and it's not really released yet, but you know, we'll see. Imagine just being a passenger on the flights of various flight simmers or VATSIMers. You collect miles. Yeah, that's actually a good feature. You would do your you would use the flight tracker to log in your flights. Use the flight tracker to log in the flights and the miles. That's a very good aspect of the flight simming that could be implemented. So this is what it looks like from the tower view. You can see the marshaller. It's cool, right? It's cool in this tower view. I want to be Sam Chewy and design the cabin in the back, man. I just wanna be Sam Chewy, fly first class all the time, man. I think everyone does. Alright, we are finally at the gate. Again, my name is SkyBloo, aka Drew. To those of you who watch the stream, love comments, or lurking, thank you again. John Paulo Miranda, again, thank you for the 50 stars. Appreciate it. Again, SkyBloo here, ending the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya!